First guest, I want to bring in now QI Research, their CEO and Chief Strategist, Danielle DiMartino Booth. All right, first let's talk about these four dissents.
Four dissents.
Golly. Oh, my goodness.
We were expecting Myron, right? But Beth Hammack, Lori Logan, Neil Kashkari, they all favored removing the easing language from the statement. In other words, they're nodding to the inflation mandate not being met. They obviously can see the West Texas Intermediate's trading at $107 a barrel.
But I thought we were supposed to kind of look through that, though. Isn't the Fed supposed to? Because I put it to you this way. Crude hit 120, and then a month later it was at 80. If we have resolution next week in the Gulf, it's going to be back at 80. So should we be taking action right now that might be ineffective when those rate hikes kick in?
You know what, Charles? I think that part of it is the infrastructure destruction that's occurred and the concern that we're going to have high oil prices for some time to come. But remember, there's a dual mandate at the Fed.
Right.
We got data out this morning that showed that in the third quarter, this is revised data, in the third quarter of 2025, the economy lost an average of 53,000 jobs a month.
Right.
A month. And so the question is, was Jay Powell aggressive enough in easing in 2025 to ease the pain of this economy? Or was he too late on transitory and too late on easing as well?
So is the jury then out? Can we say it's out on his legacy right now? Do you have are you leaning one way or the other?
I don't know what his legacy is going to be yet. I'm waiting for that first question. I'm waiting to see if he's going to stick around. Last time this happened was 1948 with President Truman, and Eccles stood around to ensure Fed independence. That has to be the first question out of the gate.
You read my mind. All right, so they're talking Fed independence. By the way, until about 6 months ago, Powell had the worst rating of any Fed president. Now he's got a whole coal of folks who like him. They say it's because of Fed independence, but it's also because he's fighting against Trump. We know the Fed should be independent, but should there also be accountability?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, my gosh. Charles, I wrote a whole book about it. There must be accountability. We must have more transparency into Fed decision making. I think that is an unequivocal statement. And I think that that's something hopefully Kevin Warsh brings to the table, along with a lot less Fed communication. Please.
Okay. Speaking of which, Powell, he inherited a balance sheet of $4.5 trillion, took it to $9 trillion. It's coming down a little bit, although recently it's starting to swing back up. I know that this has been a problem for you, a big problem for you.
It has been. In fact, I think that the most recent small bout of liquidity injections has actually been problematic and has been also feeding into the higher interest rates that we know are hurting housing, that we know are hurting small businesses. Look at where the 10-year yield is today, for heaven's sake. This is not helping the public that the Fed is supposed to be making monetary policy for at all. It's helping traders who are positioned correctly. That's about it.
So you mentioned Warsh. We know that he's got a whole lot of ideas.
A lot
of, I think they're going to be brilliant from what I've seen on paper and when I've heard him speak in person. We saw the balance sheet as one. Obviously, there's the debt, though. $39 trillion in counting. Can any Fed official do anything? I mean, is this ultimately what's going to sink this nation, no matter how great the Federal Reserve Chair is?
And that is the question. What if we swing back to post-COVID era pandemic fiscal stimulus spending, paying young people to not work, having double-digit inflation become a norm, and having foreign governments step back to an even greater extent at Treasury auctions? Can this go on forever? I don't know. Ask somebody in England, because it didn't go on forever for British pound sterling. And that's the question. Remember, Jay Powell had a lot of great ideas when he came in 2018, but as Mike Tyson said, you never know what your plan's going to be until you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, and the plans always seem to change. Danielle, please stick around. I need you when the Q&A starts.